checking to make sure that the audio is working as intended. Okay. Hi, Apothecary. Dang, Mods, you're new for this stream. Yeah, Mods is a bit. Oh no, the audio isn't working. Oh. Oh. How about now? Is the audio working now? Hi, Mots.
Hello.
You've made it.
Did I make it on time?
No.
No. I was about to be like, wait, I made it on time? What? Got excited for a second. Nothing so radical, huh?
Here's your earbud. I think Apothecary may be playing a little joke on me.
Is Apothecary playing a little joke on you?
Yes. Hi, it's good to see you this morning. Back with Scarlet Hollow.
Yes.
I have to make a choice of who I'm going to hang out with.
Who are you going to hang out with?
I don't know. I couldn't hear it when Mots walked in, 100% mute. Good morning, y'all.
Morning.
Morning. Okay, so we can go to the library and see Stella and Kanika and get some scones.
Scones. And books.
And books.
There's a library after all.
Yeah. Or we can go to the mines and bother our cousin Tabitha. Like, going to bother Tabby is a new thing that they added.
Yes.
At the same point, I did say I was going to go to the library, you know, to see, like, Stella, so I'm not sure if that going to, like, the mines will let me, like, essentially text Stella to be like, hey, gotta go check in on Tabby. I yearn for the mines.
I yearn for the mine.
I want black lung. What do you think, Mots?
I don't think the consequence should be too harsh. There you go. I say mines.
Okay, let's see the mines. Let's see these mines. Keep tabs on Tabby.
You gotta
Yes.
keep tabs on Tabby.
I guess we're just going to go straight into the woods and not tell Stella. Brilliant plan, Brilliant plan of action. The woods are quiet today. It feels peaceful here for a moment. Before you start to question why the woods are quiet today, your thoughts can't help but wander back to the creatures you encountered, those ditchlings, and the marks they've left on the local wildlife. The woods aren't quiet today. They're emptier than they should be. Oh, hi! Hi,
Oh,
Wayne.
wow.
Oh,
Hi.
hi, Wayne.
Oh, Wayne, I didn't see you back there. How you doing? I was too busy with, oh, I forget her name. She's Reese's mom. Running up this way.
Dr. Kelly.
Dr. Kelly!
Your thoughts roll back to the waking world at the sight of a woman jogging towards you. Bye, Wayne. Now you'll belong in the woods, Mantis as a witch in a hut. Mods is the local urban legend.
I'll accept that for sure.
Apothecary adds smash.
Apothecary would.
Okay, like, you and, like, a non-insubstantial amount.
Yeah, an uninsubstantial amount of people who've played this game would.
Oh, you must be Vivian's kid. You threw me off. I never see anybody out on the trails this time of day. Glad to see somebody in the Scarlet bloodline gives an S about their health, getting your heart rate up instead of just driving around. I've got a son about your age who would kill for the opportunity.
Holding my tongue.
Apothecary will.
Yes!
Hate seeing young people give up on themselves for no reason when other people have to fight so hard to feel normal.
Will you offer her your boiled peanuts?
I mean, how can I not offer the boiled peanuts? You hold out your pungent bag of peanuts, offering friendship to the stern woman. What those disgusting things away. I now know her name. That's how upset she is.
She's so upset you learned her name.
The woman's ship's clearly about to continue on her way. So you're the doctor around here if the cops got in touch about Duke's spot. I love that you just... Her reaction just tells you so much.
Yes.
No offense, you come across as a little condescending. Wait, did you know my mom was a spouse son my age? If you're a doctor, maybe you can shed some light on these things I saw in the woods. They're like little gnomes. Parasitic gnomes. It's only fair that you tell me your name since you seem to already know mine. Lady at the general store said a great calamity is gonna befall the town. Just thought I should spread the word. Should I start with, like, you know, what's your name? Or should we just assume that I figured that out?
Ask her name.
It's only fair that you tell me your name since you seem to already know mine. Dr. Kelly. I never drop the doctor. I don't appreciate over familiarity. So you're a doctor. Have the cops got in touch about Duke's body? Duke died? That's a no.
Yeah.
Guess they're taking their sweet time to do their jobs.
Why is this falling on me?
Do you think the cops are part of a cult that runs this town?
You can be honest.
I'm leaning on. Did
Yeah.
they seriously not tell you? If I had a nickel for every time Mantis was a doomer in a video game, I'd have 2 nickels. isn't a lot, but it's weird it's happened twice. Yeah. So typical. I'm sure I'll be hearing from them soon enough, and they'll want me to step in and be the adult. Yeah, that sounds about right. No matter how many times they tell them I'm not a coroner, they never seem to hear it.
Oh.
One's eyes impatiently drift towards the path behind you.
She would like to leave.
So I do want to ask about the parasitic gnomes. Do you think she'll run away if I ask about the parasitic gnomes?
She might, but...
So you've met Stella.
She just immediately assumes you talk to Stella.
You could say I've met Stella. No, I don't think I have any insight on parasitic gnomes. Maybe ask a vet. Look, I'm on a tight schedule. I need to give Reese medicine. I didn't mean to start a conversation. Well,
There she goes.
there she goes.
Hey, look, it's Tabby.
Bother your cousin at work on Tuesday. I got an achievement. The rest of the journey is a bit of a hike, but it's not quite as tedious as you anticipated, and the chips from the general store make a pleasant walking snack. Humble exterior greets you at the place that made your family its fortune. The end times are coming. Yes, they're just around the corner. We'll all die. You two, shut the F up. Harry Kim, main character of Scarlet Hollow.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Kim has had enough with this.
Kim's quite done.
Cousin just happens to be at the gates, but seems you aren't the only visitor she's dealing with at the moment.
This is ridiculous. You can't fire me for having a damn cold. This has got to be some kind of, I don't know, rights violation.
Probably. You aren't fired, Terrence. You're laid off. Cutbacks had to be made, and obviously I'm going to prioritize those cutbacks on workers who have a habit of missing shifts.
I had mono. I was puking my guts out. I couldn't crawl my sorry ass into that pit, and you wouldn't have wanted me there anyway. You only give us 3 days a year to get 3 days a year. It's a shit system.
This is getting out of hand. Now there's 2 of them. Kim.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't have a note from a doctor. I can't just take you at your word. If you wanted extra sick days, you could have had them with the proper paperwork. Don't forget, by not showing up, you put extra pressure on your coworkers to pick up your slack, and that's not fair to them. And if you have a tendency to get sick like that, maybe you shouldn't be working in a place like this to begin with. 3 sick days a year.
I know, right? That's
Yeah.
insane.
That is absurd. As for your lodgings, I'll give you 2 weeks to move out.
To hell with you and your damn mind shit house you had me living in. It'll be I don't know why that's so hard to say. It'd all be better off a heap of rubble.
Tabitha, you're the reason why his coworkers are stressed.
Yeah.
A not inaccurate assessment. Like, Tabitha definitely is not helping the situation.
Minor kicks the dirt in the final act of frustration, but wanders off, leaving Tabitha standing steadfast at the gates.
I think she spotted us.
I think she has noticed us.
Mantis. What are you doing here? Visiting my favorite cousin. Didn't like how we left things off this morning. There's nothing to do in this town. I'm not being dragged into danger by Stella. Stay out of trouble like you told me to. Arthur Cherry says, still smashing though.
You and a good chunk of the...
I want that inheritance money.
I want that inheritance money. You want the Scarlet Fortune and the Scarlet Estate?
Maybe don't move into the Scarlet Estate. It's a bit of a nightmare.
It is a bit of a nightmare. A bit of a decayed mess.
I'm between visiting my favorite cousin and I didn't like how we left things off this morning.
I think both are good. Do you want to be like enthusiastic or do you want to be like kind of meet someone halfway?
I'm gonna go like I didn't like how we left things off. Tabitha sighs. You have to understand how much is on my plate right now. We're buying a house with this one.
Yes.
Yes. Well, so much for you not intruding on my work. Come on, I guess I'll babysit you in my office. As you settle in, you take in the details of her office. You're surprised to see a poster of what looks like Stella. She has apparently been banned from the mines.
Those are multiple pictures of Stella.
Many pictures.
Banned, wanted poster, and several photos.
I also would like to mention, like, there's so much random balls of paper thrown about.
Yes.
And someone had pointed this out on, like, Blue Sky, this jar of peanut butter that she has been eating on her desk.
It's Jif, but spelled with G to look like GIF.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Stella isn't the only likeness captured on the walls of your cousin's trailer. On either side of Tabitha's desk are portraits of older people, a woman and an old-timey man.
Old-timey man.
A shotgun hangs menacingly over the desk. Besides that, there isn't much else to see. And certainly not a second chair. Do they also get vacations? They admired your leadership with that guy. I didn't like how you treated that man. Why is there a poster of Stella? I yearn for the mines. No, you don't.
Correct. Canon. Absolutely that.
Yes. Do your workers only get 3 days off? They also get vacations, or... I don't need to discuss the intricacies of how I run my business with you. I'm the one making decisions, because I'm the one who knows what needs to be done for this place to stay running. I don't need somebody who's never run so much as a startup to try and tell me how I should be operating. It's not like I can take any time off, either. I'd kill for 3 days. Hey Stella, hey Stella, can you come over here and help me kidnap Tabitha? She needs a vacation.
Stella and you just plan on throwing a sack over Tabby's head and kidnapping her one day.
So, it's an awful lot of posters banning Stella from the mines. Stella likes to poke around in places she shouldn't. She kept sneaking up here to film videos or whatever her excuse was. As if that's not a lawsuit waiting to happen, so she's banned. Stella sounds like the definition of,
Yes, little smile emoticon.
Yes.
She is. She very much is. Especially when Tabby's involved.
So, who are those people on the wall? Absolutely not.
Literally them. Literally them. They are Golden Retriever Black Cat.
Literally. Just with the hair color swapped.
With the hair color swapped, yes.
I'm sure you recognize Pearlan at this point.
Oh, is that Pearlan?
Yeah, that would be a good assumption. And the other one is Enoch, our great-great-grandfather who saved the mine from ruin after the collapse. The idea was to have all the family members who owned the mines up on this wall, but I don't think Pearlan was too excited to have Great-Grandma Eddie staring down at her all day, so we're missing one. I like to imagine that we tried to make conversation and Tabitha just sort of starts narrating at us and we just sort of awkwardly sit there. Do you think Stella printed out the wanted posters herself?
You know, that would be very funny.
That does sound like something
fun.
Stella would do.
It does.
I also do like the idea of Tabitha going through all of the trouble to put together multiple different band posters.
Yes.
Like she has multiple pictures of Stella making up those posters.
Yes.
Can't blame her. I remember that woman well enough to know why she wouldn't want the reminder. Sorry for intruding here. I printed out my wanted posters.
Yes. Canon.
Yes. She would.
She would.
Stella would just sort of walk past Tabitha and put one of the wanted posters up on Tabby's corkboard.
Yes.
So,
About the gun.
why is there a gun here? Oh, it's Pearlan's. She thought it was intimidating. It's a little old-fashioned, don't you think? When I took over the mines, I never really took the time to renovate. Now that she's dead, I don't know, it feels wrong to change anything. At least until she's in the ground. Then, full makeover. Why am I telling you this? God, you really talk a lot, don't you?
We do talk a lot. But why don't we discuss that? We're not discussing.
Not discussing. You never really call Pearlan Mom.
She really doesn't.
We didn't have that kind of relationship.
She's just like, she may have been my mother, but she was not my mom.
She may have given birth to me, she was not my mother.
Yeah, exactly. I love the way she's fucking, like, hunched over the fucking keyboard.
Yes. She is in full shrimp position.
Full shrimp position.
I'd also like to mention that, like, look how uncomfortable her posture is.
Yeah.
Girl needs a different chair.
She does.
Oh sure, when Tabitha has multiple posters of women, she's doing her job and stressed out. But when I do it, I'm creepy and a pervert and not allowed in the local arcade again.
So rude. Double standard.
Yeah, that double standard is not cool. I feel like I'm not really comfortable addressing, like...
what happened
yeah.
earlier? That's alright.
And the other option is to mention
The impending doom. I mean, you can say that if you want.
I'm not sure if she'd like
Want
to
to
hear
Go
about
full Harry
ending
and
too.
talk about the end times. If you sit quietly and let her work, I'm just gonna assume your main character's like, man, I could have gotten scones.
Yes. I should have gotten scones. I like to imagine she hobbles out of her room at night with a limp, hunched over, absolutely inhaling peanut butter.
Yes.
Yes. Completely. I'm gonna mention about the omen.
Go ahead, do it.
So, Sybil said the things I saw last night are an omen of impending doom, something very bad is going to happen in this town. Sybil says a lot of things. She's one of those tea leaf reading fortune teller types. I wouldn't really take her vague warnings seriously. Don't get yourself all worked up over what some old lady told you about the end times, or whatever she was going on about. The Warrant of Doom stuff has me worried. How can you keep focusing on work when there might be some catastrophe waiting around the corner? I'm not sure if I'd go that far to press her. She might get annoyed.
Fair enough. Hello? No coffee for you.
This can fix me. Girl, it's a charge. If peanut butter, go to bed.
Cannon. I
The
love
only
Tabby.
things-
That's so
yeah.
true right there.
The only things we know so far that she eats is like
Mac and cheese.
ice cream. I think it's specifically
Specific
like
banana.
yeah, I think it's like banana or chocolate banana ice
It
cream
might be chocolate banana ice cream. It's some weird banana. It's some weird
Yeah.
ice cream with bananas in it.
and peanut butter.
Yes.
Those are the only things we know that she eats so far.
And Apothecary, I think you weren't here for it, but in the kitchen, it's just stacked to the brim in the pantry with fucking mac and cheese and bread for
Mac
you.
and cheese, bread, peanut butter.
Peanut butter. And then the freezer is full of this just one single type of ice cream.
Yeah. Girl dinner.
Real.
Yes.
Real.
I'm just gonna... there's no second chair. I assume I'm sitting on the floor.
I'm gonna assume you're sitting in the corner, yeah.
You sit for a few long minutes, contemplating as to why you didn't go get scones with, Stella.
Yes.
Tabitha taps away at her keyboard. The pleasant bird song you're used to hearing as the constant backdrop of Scarlet Hollow has been replaced with the distant sounds of machinery, muffled as it is by Tabitha's thin office walls. Average arrow ace neurodivergent diet.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And then the sounds of machinery are joined by another sound, the angry rumbling of your stomach.
Uh-oh. Should have gotten those Jones.
Neither your chips nor the PB&J were enough to sustain you this long. You require more substantial sustenance. Why didn't I eat something at the diner?
Why didn't you?
Hungry? Do you have any food? Let's take a lunch break. Are you hungry? I can pick us up something if there's a place to get food. Starve. It's a good place to get grub around here. Say nothing. Your stomach won't be defeated by hunger.
You're stoic. I wish I could be stoic. If I even get a little bit hungry, I'm dead. I'm dying.
I'm thinking I'll offer to go pick up something, because I feel like if I say, like, let's take a lunch break, I will have to literally handcuff her to get her out of this office.
You would have to kidnap her. You'd have to drag her, kicking and screaming. She will call the cops on your ass. Not that they'll do anything.
No, but she'll do it.
But she'll do it.
Oh, I guess now that you mention it, yeah. The cafeteria has mac and cheese.
Oh my god.
Of course.
Woman.
I don't hate. It's the building with a big cafeteria sign on it. She could handcuff me.
Her and Harry share the same voices in their head canon. Yes.
Oh, I missed that one. Yes.
Yes, headcanon accepted.
Sorry, that was meant to be private. Try not to get lost. I don't need you falling down any mine shafts. I'd like to say you step out, like Tabby gets a Aspera de Corps, easy failure. You think you really handled that one well.
You really handled it. Good job.
You get up, leaving Tabitha's office, and once again stepping out into the fresh air. The cafeteria sign is not as obvious as Tabitha made it out to be.
You're just wandering into the mines, like, where is it? Where is it?
All the grey corrugated buildings look vaguely the same. You aren't quite sure what direction you should start heading in. Get directions from a nearby group of miners. Hello, I can't really say fellow miners, as I am not a miner. You approach the nearest group of miners. You could cut to the chase and ask where the cafeteria is, but, you are here among the workers unsupervised. What's the harm in asking if any of them have seen anything unusual?
You got a reason to be bothering us?
Hey, I'm Tabitha's cousin. We have a cafeteria, the miners.
We have food here?
Yeah. That's this guy on the bus. Should I mention to them that I'm Tabitha's cousin?
Now, Tabitha is their boss.
Yeah.
It's up to you. That would be good transparency, but at the same time, they might not want to talk to you if they know that, like, you might talk to their boss.
Yeah. Have you seen anything weird lately? Like, weird, little Pillsbury Doughboys running around the woods? Might just look you up and down. Weird how? Weird animal sightings, weird noises coming from the woods. Like weird animal sightings. Nope. You've been talking to that townie?
The one the boss gave a lifetime ban to.
I think she gave her a couple lifetime bans. Oh hey, it's Aether Wolf.
Hi, Aether Wolf.
Yeah, she's like a Bigfoot YouTuber or something. Videos are actually pretty good.
Well, that's cool. We have one of Stella's fans. And
Yeah, that's cool. Author says, be the good boss, give them workers' rights. I would love to be the good boss. I have no actual sway over Tabitha. But now that I think about it, it's pretty weird. I haven't been seeing many animals at all lately. Used to be I'd see all sorts of critters. Now it's mostly birds.
this is your first time up here, ain't it? Just not used to the seasons changing. All the animals are hibernating. That's all.
Yeah, they're hibernating. For forever. I don't know, she's got a point. I've been up here 5 years now. It's never been like this before. I started this stream when I have college class today.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'll try to be here as long as I can. Yeah, that's alright. I'm sorry that started on an inconvenient time.
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm glad you're here. I apologize, though.
Of course, you can always, watch them later, just
Yeah, if you
as
like.
you can't interact then.
Yeah. You'll just quietly be like, no, don't do that. No, they can't hear me.
Yeah.
Aha. Maybe it's that global warming then. I keep hearing so much about.
I think they're calling it climate change now. Have you heard about weird noises?
Not a peep.
We're underground most of the day, though.
You know, that's pretty fair.
Yeah. I heard something unusual the other night. Thought it might have been an owl or something, but it didn't sound right.
It was an owl. You're just not used to the local wildlife yet.
Also, push the second group of miners for a Street Smart exclusive story pathway. Sorry if that's a spoiler. No, that's good to know. Got a couple other questions. Okay, so that was our one chance to introduce ourselves. Then good to know.
That's good to know.
And I mean push, as in push for information.
Yeah.
So, do you know a Wayne?
Yeah, we knew him. He was such a... Oh, wait, that's you.
He was such a cut-up. Miss that dude. What happened to him? He doesn't look good. Call chat Alcoholics Anonymous the way our initials are AA.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Miners shift for a moment, uncomfortably glancing at one another. Isn't that the guy y'all said was,
He's gone. That's all that matters.
What happened to him?
Ain't our place to talk about it. Least of all, not with the boss's cousin. I guess they just figured you out.
Yeah, that tracks. Met this guy on the bus. So, what do you think of Tabitha? Miners stare at you, distrust in their eyes. Harrison chews her sandwich slowly. She works hard.
She's a good enough boss. End of story.
The miners have seen you with Tabitha. It wouldn't be hard for them to put two and two together.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
But this weird guy on the bus, have any of you met him? I don't think I ever caught his name. He handed me a bag of boiled peanuts.
Yes.
Oh, you met Boiled Peanuts guy.
Oh, you met Boiled Peanuts guy. Yeah, he's been dead for 5 years. Could you imagine?
They took one look at you.
Yes.
To be fair, we do have a certain haven't been in the holler, like, more than a day, air.
Yes.
It's not hard for people to figure us out.
Yes.
And I literally walk in with her. Yeah. I met this guy on the bus, wore a beanie and a shirt that said, "I want to yow." He said he had some friends working the mines up here.
A lot of people wear beanies. You're gonna have to be way more specific.
He gave me some boiled peanuts. I talked about how he used to push joggers into Baltimore Harbor. Does that ring any bells?
Boiled peanuts?
Pull out your bag of boiled peanuts and offer them to the miners.
Pass.
No, thanks. I'm good.
Now, is there anything else we can help you with?
Should I say that I'm looking for the cafeteria, or say actually that's all? Which would get me to the second group of miners?
I would suspect that it would be fine either way, but I don't know for sure. I mean, obviously you're actually looking for the cafeteria here.
Mantis's love language is boiled peanuts.
Yes.
Boiled peanuts are my offer of friendship. The more rancid the boiled peanuts, the more I am offering you friendship.
Yes.
Look for the cafeteria. Oh, right. Looking for the cafeteria.
I'm gonna do you a favor and not tell you where it is.
Okay. Now, come on, Zax. Go easy on her.
I'm going easy on her. Our calf is slop. You don't want to go there. You're better off leaving and going and getting something else. Oh, you're better off. I literally didn't read that.
Yeah.
I was making a joke. You're better off grabbing a bite at the diner. Only good establishment in town.
No, the mac and cheese is pretty decent.
Yeah,
It's
he's
the
very
only good
things about
thing.
this mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is the only thing that's decent, and we all know why that is.
It's the only thing Tabitha eats.
Yes. Come on, let's get out of here. Our shift's about to start anyways.
So much for getting a straight answer. The cafeteria remains a hidden treasure, and you remain without a map. Approach another group of miners.
Here's your second group.
Yeah.
Well, if it isn't Boss's cousin, can we help you with something?
This is how we summon Mantis, boiled peanuts, and maybe a summoning circle. Yes. You definitely need the summoning circle.
Summoning circle, candles that smell like coffee.
Yes.
Because you don't actually like coffee, but you love the smell of coffee.
Yes, exactly. I mean, if you're hungry enough, even slop is appetizing.
I mean, real.
How'd you know I'm Tabitha's cousin?
We have
Did she
eyes.
leave a sticker on me that says I'm Tabitha's cousin?
She actually she snuck like a little T-shirt that's on you that says "If lost, return to Tabitha." Oh, we saw you walk in with her.
Ah, yes, that makes perfect sense. Do you guys know a man named Wayne?
Wayne? You mean Sam Wayne?
What are you asking about him for?
Wait, have you seen him?
Saw him last night. Really creepy encounter, man. If you're hungry enough, even sleep is appetizing.
Thank God, everyone thought he was dead.
Push this group for information. Got it. Now hold on. Creepy doesn't exactly sound like Wayne, does it? How do you know it was him? That's what Sybil has been calling him. Good woman, but I don't expect she'd know every mining fella in town by sight, if you catch my drift.
Smith, you're losing me.
It's Sybil's job to be in everyone's business. That's kind of the vibe she gives.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
you were Smith,
I'm Smith. I'm just saying, be awfully strange for Wayne to still be in town, wandering around, following some stranger and not checking in with any of his buddies.
Sounds to me like somebody who got sick of work and is having a little fun playing hooky. The following, though. Okay, yeah. That does sound a little unlike him.
Thought his lady friend had him under lock and key. Smells fishy to me. Till I see him face to face, I'm not convinced whoever is calling himself Sam Wayne ain't the very reason we haven't seen hide nor hair of the man.
No, there's no way. He's not. He can't be.
Not ruling it out. If you want my theory, that girlfriend of his wasn't the first to catch her eye. Any one of her jilted ex-lovers could have seen them sneaking around and gone a little hot under the collar, if you catch my meaning. The miners are silent for a moment, glancing between each other nervously as they imagine the possibility.
I told him not to get involved with her. I told him.
So who is Wayne seeing? Whoa now, if you don't know, there's no way I'm poking that wasp nest. Forget we said anything.
Yeah, I don't want to be next on the chopping block.
So press them. Come on, don't dangle sign like that. Give me the goss.
I just don't want to cause any trouble. Enough people are losing their jobs as it is, and I've got mouths to feed.
Losing their jobs, and in Sam Wayne's case, disappearing, where I said too much. Come on, boys. Well, there goes 2/3 of the group before I could have asked them about boiled peanuts, man.
Isaac's hesitating.
Yeah. Smith and Rodriguez turn to leave. Isaac hesitates.
I'll be just a minute, guys.
Your funeral, man. Alright, that's
it's
Rodriguez.
Don't worry
Sorry.
about it. It's fine. I wanted to ask you something in private. I'm about to grab something from the caf if you don't mind joining.
Oh, thank you. How serendipitous. You still don't know where the cafeteria is, but this haggard young man has, of his own accord, offered to share his wisdom with you. Like, we had made, like, the joke that Tabitha has, like, the voices that Harry Dubois hears.
Yeah.
I think that she has half of them and we have the other half.
That would be so funny. You have to
They've been split between...
Which ones do Tabitha have and which ones do you have?
They're both ineffectual for both of us.
Yeah, they're not doing great.
Here you go. Okay.
Perfect. I was looking for the cafeteria?
Yeah. I was actually looking for the cafeteria.
Great, let's walk.
Follow the hard-faced young man and anxious energy in his step as he escorts you to a building whose cafeteria sign was definitely much smaller than Tabitha made it out to be.
This is this tiny, dinky little sign.
You did it perfectly. Now go to the cafeteria. Thank you. Did we get the horrid necktie? If we did, we may have accidentally given it to Dustin.
Oh no.
And if we didn't, and Tabby got it, she's definitely thrown it out.
Or maybe the horrid necktie is just the boiled peanuts. Have we considered them as the
yeah.
boiled peanuts?
Horrid necktie could be the boiled peanuts. Ooh.
Line up at steaming piles of subpar food. Yay. Undoubtedly made as cheaply as possible, judging by your cousin's business practices. Still, it smells good enough, and you find your mouth watering in anticipation of the bland offerings.
You know, the mac and cheese is the only thing that looks good here.
You said something earlier about seeing Wayne?
Man's voice is quiet and nervous.
Did Tabitha see him? Did she say anything to you about him?
Can't talk hungry? She said she didn't know him. They're asking me. Man, I just want to get the food and go. Thinking I told you everything I know.
Yeah.
You think that one?
Yeah. Either that or she said she didn't know him. Like, either one.
Top option. Okay.
Shit, look. Sam Wayne is a friend of mine, and he's been missing for over a week now. And I seem to be the only person around here who gives a rat's ass about it. And I'd be willing to bet the last person who saw him was...
Oh, are we talking about a certain young man who may or may not have been caught in the boss's eye?
Oh, shit. Oh my gosh, what has happened? That Sam Wayne fellow, wasn't it? Whatever. If anyone asks, we never talked, got it? We're about 2 seconds away from starting a musical number by the looks of it. I don't want to disappear, too.
Street smart. Isaac obviously has more to say, but this isn't the time and place to coax more information out of him.
Interesting.
Slip Isaac your contact info.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. As he turns to leave, you scribble your phone number onto a scrap of paper. Hey, thanks for the help. You reach towards Isaac and shake his hand, passing your note to his palm.
Don't mention it.
I see the Greek chorus is on their lunch break.
Right?
Yes. And then he's gone.
What's got that kid so jumpy? It's like he's never heard of a guy running off because he got broke up with before.
Yep, I've skipped town for less.
Oh, it's my lucky day they got chicken and dumplings. Yeah, chicken and dumplings actually sounds really good right now.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Got the future unlocked pathway. Awesome.
Nice.
What do you guys know about this Wayne fellow? Are you going to break into that musical number?
All I know is that a certain someone got involved with somebody he shouldn't have, and now nobody's in camp's seen him since.
I figured he'd just run off to live in that big mansion with his belle.
The thoughts of a strapping young man like him with that sour-faced broad always left such a bad taste in my mouth.
As if you wouldn't fall on your knees for if a woman of means showed the slight bit of interest in you, or any woman at all.
Fair enough.
Talking about town? Wait, are you talking about Furlan? Talking about Tabitha?
Yep. Oh, that's you.
Yep.
You'd best get going. Wouldn't want that hot meal to go cold.
No reason to stay here any longer. Get back to Tabitha with the mac and cheese.
You step back out into the weak sunlight, clutching the containers of various beige slops. You start making your way back towards her trailer.
Apothecary says, he just like me, for real, for real.
But you don't make it far. Something stops you. A strange uneasiness, a feeling of being watched, the smell of sick flesh.
Oh boy, it's Wayne. Yeah, it's Wayne. Hi, Wayne.
Hi, Wayne. Hey again. How you doing?
Oh, he changed the music. Lovely.
Yeah!
Mantis, I wish you would have stayed at the estate. It's dangerous here. I love the first option. Run. Oh, hey, somebody is looking for you. Jesus Christ, what the F, man? You gotta keep doing this. Do you need help? Is it you in the gardens? Attack him. Sick flesh.
Yeah.
He doesn't look good. That's a shroud. What do you mean dangerous? Because it's a mine? Oh, hey, somebody's appears looking for you. Don't run. Also ask Wayne to please stop following me. It's funny. Okay. The figure, Wayne, doesn't respond to this. Was that you in the garden this morning? You don't have to be afraid of me. I'm the only person in this town who truly cares about your safety. Don't forget that. Even if it's already too late to stop what's going to happen. Please stop following me. No!
Do you run or do you walk back?
I think I'm gonna walk back, probably rattling that tray in my hands. Casually continue on your way, returning to the hill where Tabitha's trailer is perched. And he's gone. She meets you at the door. Took you long enough? What, was there a long line? Tabby, this creepy miner keeps following me, Wayne. Am I in danger here? Can you take me back to the estate? Why does this weird stuff keep happening to me here? Is this town always like this? You should go home, like my home. Some interesting stuff from the miners about you and that Wayne guy who's been following me. Just a long line, that's all. No is in a different font.
Oh, no.
I'm actually curious. Is it...
I think it just
no,
it
it puts it all into
standardizes
like
it.
the standard font.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping you would have it in like the funky Wayne font. At least, if anything, at least he's honest. He's gonna keep following you. Yeah. Tabitha, there's a creepy miner who keeps following me. Wayne. Tabitha sighs. I know who you think has been following you, but it's not him. If you're going around asking questions about Sam Wayne, you're probably going to hear some rumors. Sorry I said I didn't know him last night. You caught me off guard, and I didn't know what to say. Sam was friendly with me. He even came around the estate a few times, and a lot of the workers here just can't seem to get over it. He disappeared, and despite what a lot of people seem to be insinuating, I don't know what happened to him. I don't even know if he's alive. Whatever, it's fine. I know it's easy to blame the mean boss for that sort of thing. But I digress. If someone's following you, you should just stay at the estate, where it's...
Your cousin's attention is suddenly drawn elsewhere. She stares past you, focusing on something in the distance. I wonder what it could be. I'm going to guess it's Stella.
That's Stella.
It's Stella.
It is, in fact, Stella.
She just vats and zoomed in. Stella.
Yes. How many times do I have to tell her she's banned before she understands what that means? Tabitha shuts the door, and you both march your way down the hill. I'm still holding a tray of mac and cheese. As you and Tabitha approach Stella, the two old-timers take notice and wander off. Poor Stella. If only she had street smart, she wouldn't have been caught.
Yes. Stella! Tabby, Mantis, hey, I was
Just trespassing?
Well, yeah, but I have a good reason this time.
I'm not sure who's talking here, so I'll...
Shit! Well, I knew we needed to look out. I know
Is there
you don't
someone
curse,
else
so.
is there someone talking to you through an earpiece?
It's Kanika, that was who's the question marks.
Kanika, is that you on the other end? Smash. Very. When like we had played, like not on stream, but when we had played by ourselves, we obviously went with like Stella, and we're the lookout.
We are the lookout, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I think were you the lookout and I was the one going in there?
Oh, it might have been.
I don't remember.
Either we were the lookout or Stella was the lookout.
Yeah,
someone was the
might have been
lookout.
Yeah.
They had a lookout.
They had a lookout. Because he had 3 people.
Yeah. It's been a while.
It's been a little bit, yeah.
Stella hastily removes her earbud, muffling the other voice.
What? No. Sorry, Tabby. It's just that Oscar's kid, Rosalina, has been missing since yesterday, so we decided to ask around to see if anyone had seen her. And while we were at it, we were also seeing if anybody had encountered those things in the woods last night. Ditchlings, that's what Sybil called them, like little mothmen foretelling doom.
I love that since you aren't there, Kanika's the only one being the lookout.
Poor Kanika.
Stella.
And also there's this guy called Wayne who used to work here, who Kanika says is super creepy and sick and...
Tabby would like to stop talking about Wayne today. Could we stop talking about Wayne? Stella.
Yeah?
Just stop. Stop talking.
It's not like I was filming or anything. I'm barely here, I promise.
You are standing right in front of me, extremely here. Why didn't you check the usual teen haunts for that kid, Maxwell Place, or the gas station, or whatever, anywhere but here, where you were explicitly not allowed to be?
I mean, it's the site of one of the worst catastrophes that ever befell the town, so there's another one. So if there's another one coming, it makes sense, doesn't it? That's what our research pointed us towards, at least.
Our research? Who's we? You and Kanika?
Yeah, we would think something awful is about to happen here. She hates me and everything I stand for and thinks the town...
oh no, this is Tabitha talking.
Oh, that's Tabitha?
Got
I thought that was a weird thing for
Yeah.
Stella to be saying.
Yeah, she would think something awful was going to happen up here. She hates me and everything I stand for. Thinks the town would be some bustling utopia if I wasn't around to ruin it. When in reality, we both know it wouldn't exist without me. They're going to be arguing. I'm just like completely checked out because there are children.
Children.
Wherever you're looking for, you're barking up the wrong tree. Just going someplace else before... Tabitha once again trails off. Both she and Stella have noticed the girl with the dark braid and glasses sneaking along the ridge.
It's Rosalina. Kanika, we found her. She's headed up the hill.
Up the hill? She's not headed for the old mine, is she? The one that collapsed? We better go after her before somebody gets killed up there. You've gotta be kidding me.
No, this is great. I'll just go let her know. Oscar's looking for her, and then we can get back out of your hair. Bye, Tabby. See you around. Runs off.
Stella hurries after the girl, disappearing over the hill. Darn it, I'm never going to finish my spreadsheets. Nobody needs to be playing around with those mines. You better go break this up.
Least of all children. You vaguely hear voices emanating from the boarded-up entrance to the old mine.
Mantis seeing a random kid while Tabby and Stella are arguing. What the F?
Yes, literally.
There shouldn't be children in these mines. Surely Tabby's outlawed that.
Tabby was too busy outlawing Stella 30 times that she forgot to outlaw children.
You can vaguely hear voices emanating from the boarded-up entrance to the old mine. They went in. Does Stella have no sense of self-preservation?
I think you know the answer to that question, Tabby.
Yeah, no, she definitely doesn't. Oh,
yeah, it's cousin bonding time in the mines.
Oh, we're going after them. We have to go in there, don't we? I think I said I should look out for myself. We're not going into the mines, are we? Can't you do this alone? I don't think I should be involved. We're going after them, right? Obviously. I don't like the thought of you walking around an abandoned coal mine. I'd rather not leave you out here unattended while it gets dark. You should be safe enough with me there to guide the way. It's cousin bonding time.
It is cousin bonding time. There she go.
Tabitha huffs her way up to the mine entrance and disappears into the darkness. Follow her and enter the mine.
Into the mine we go. The mine is warmer on the inside than you expect, the air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and Tabitha to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate the maze of corridors.
So we back in the mines, got our pickaxes swinging side to side, side to side.
Yes.
Do you know why the entrance to this place was boarded up?
I'm
gonna go with people died here for 500, Tabitha. God, lol. Because deep down you like being a curmudgeon. Because it wasn't safe. That's right. There was a collapse here that killed 168 people. A man named Charles Shaw decided it was okay to use faulty wood for support struts, and the entire mine came down. It almost ruined our family. I'd like to say, I feel like at this point, replace the faulty wood struts, right? Right? These are not the faulty wood struts, right, Tabby?
Tabby?
A lucky few died instantly, but for most of the souls who perished here, it was slow and agonizing. Trapped under rubble and left to slowly succumb to crush injuries or burns or dehydration. It took a week to clear out most of the rubble and recover the bodies. The few survivors who were dragged out were never the same. I can't say I blame them.
I like how they have to get you the same information you would have gotten at the library. They've had to put it in with dialogue. I think they're doing a pretty good job of making it still pretty natural there.
Yeah. I love the, is this supposed to be your idea of bonding?
Cousin bonding?
God, that's morbid. Life is morbid. 168 people walked blindly to their deaths, unaware of the hand they'd been dealt until they were literally buried by it. None of us know the price we have to pay until our debt is due. I would just like to say foreshadowing.
Ominous foreshadowing.
Tabitha's ruminations are interrupted by a thunderous knock echoing from deeper in the mine. What the hell was that? Probably another delinquent looking for a lifetime ban from my property. Come on, it came from this way. Wow, this mine really is low ceiling if, Tabitha has to crouch to get under it. Do you remember the choice in this episode? So, Mott's does. I had the trait on my first playthrough that let me get past the choice.
Yes. Yes.
But I am aware what the choice is. Tabitha hastens her pace and quickly disappears. Take a deep breath and follow suit. The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier the air becomes. Coal dust hangs in thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Echoing through the tight corridors, you and Tabitha can pick up snippets of a tense argument.
I can't believe your dad sent people to follow you. That's messed up. I think that qualifies as harassment.
You're right, Becca, it is messed up. I don't even telling me where I can be. This is so cool to be on the Tabitha side of this conversation. If you want to be better friends with Tabby down the line, do the option to get the most people out of the mine. Okay. Okay, good to know. You could at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's not really asking for much.
Come on, kiddos. There's some real spooky stuff going on in town right now. You should not be hanging out down here. We're not kids.
Yeah, we're teens. Well, you look like a bunch of kids to me. Are those canned strawberry margaritas? Where'd you even get those? Oh no, I know that isn't you, Miles. It better not be you.
Yeah, whatever, it's me. What are you even doing down here?
Looks like we found our trespassers. Still can't believe that Stella managed to drag Kanika out here. She avoids me like the plague. What's the deal with you and Kanika? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't hold anything against her, aside from the fact that she's always hated me. She probably just got jealous that Stella and I started spending time together. That was years ago, so who knows? No offense, you are a little rough around the edges. What do you think of Kanika? I think the two of us are more alike than she'd ever care to admit.
I could see it.
Yeah, I respect her, But don't tell her I said that. I wouldn't want to appear weak.
Tabitha, you see that's why the problem is, right? You see that's the problem, right, Tabitha?
Yeah. And between, like, she's jealous, needs to get over it, and no offense, you are a little rough around the edges. Jealous or rough?
See, I think I would personally go rough. I don't know if... I mean, Tabby does sometimes appreciate when you're being honest with her, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. It's not like you're being that mean.
Well,
put down a save.
You know, when you're...
I mean, if it goes
you're
really badly.
torn that hard, you put down a save. No offense, you are a little rough around the edges. It doesn't mean she has to give me a hard time. Okay, but you could be nicer. You're right, she doesn't. Have you tried talking to her? Have you tried talking to Kanika? No. Even if I tried, it's not like she'd listen. Probably.
I think you could try.
Look, I've kind of given up on other people understanding me. It doesn't matter.
This is why you're a sad, wet cat.
Yes. Let's move on, they're close.
There are far too many children in this mine.
Yeah. To be fair, in general, there's also just far too many people in this mine. This mine has an occupancy of 0.
Yes.
You breathe a sigh of relief. Immediately choke on the coal dust.
Yes.
As the tight passageways give way to a small cavern. Within, a group of teens engage Stella and Kanika in a heated argument. All of them were too caught up in the moment to notice you or Tabitha approach.
My dad is a foreman at the continuous mining facility, and he says that they only abandoned this mine because there wasn't enough coal left. So it's actually really safe, and we can hang out here whenever we want. Yeah, well, I have the actual owner of the mine here, and she has something else to say about that.
Wait, Becca, I thought your dad was a charge hand.
No, Alexis, he got promoted last month.
Correction, your father was a foreman at the continuous mining facility. We'll see if he even has a job in the morning.
What? Oh shit. Hey, Tabby and Mantis, I guess you two caught up with us.
Hanging around with Tabitha today, I guess. Well, at least maybe you two can talk some sense into these kids. They clearly don't respect my authority.
Hey, don't talk about us like we're not here.
Like I say, I don't think they're going to respect Tabitha's authority either. You know? They are, sneaking into a abandoned tunnel in her mine.
Yeah.
Just a hunch, Kanika. Yeah, we can hear you.
Alexis, don't butt in. I'm trying to make a point. So mean to Alexis.
Do none of you understand what a boarded up mine entrance is supposed to mean? It means it's closed, condemned, not fit for human use.
Oh, come on, this place is way sturdy. Check it out. The teen with the beanie jumps up and slaps a strut on the ceiling. Every adult in the room has a panic. Oh, that was the knocking we heard earlier.
Class starts. See you guys. See ya, Aether. Hope you have enjoyed.
Have a good class.
Yeah. Might be able to return. Well, yeah, we'll be happy to see ya if you're able to.
Yeah.
Let's see ya.
Oh my my god, Zane, cut it out. You're embarrassing us. And I'm definitely not nervous that maybe the whole thing's gonna come down.
Yeah, I mean, the people hanging up closest to the ceiling would be the ones buried first.
Yeah. I'm sorry for Zane's behavior. I don't think he realizes how extremely 8th grade it is to jump up and hit things. Yeah, that's what we're worried about. No offense, Rosalina.
None taken. The other 8th graders are totally immature. Unlike me. Not like you, Rosalina. You're chill and smart, too. Enough. Damage is already done. Now leave. I'm putting my mother in the ground this week. I do not have the patience to deal with children. Can't believe I actually agree with Tabitha about anything, but this is the worst place I've ever been my entire life. I would like to see the sun again before I die.
Understandable, Kanika.
But remember to be better friends with Tabby down the line and do the option that gets the most amount of people out of the mines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we would probably want to help the most people.
Yeah.
Come on, you guys. Maybe it's not a big deal. We used to do dangerous things all the time. And I still do dangerous things now.
Stella, a man died yesterday. I'd like to say that Kanika over here is a mood.
Yes. Who are we to tell them where they can hang out?
Stella, you know what Tabitha's about to talk. You know exactly what Tabitha's about to say, Stella. I know who you think you are in this situation, Stella, but I own this mine. It is entirely within my rights to tell them to leave, which is entirely within my rights to tell you to leave. Is your lifetime ban for my mines not clear enough message for you?
Hell yeah, Tabitha. Tear that 20-something to shreds.
Sad 20-something.
That sad 20... Shut up, Becca. Hey, I'm defending you, and I'm not sad. Where did you get that idea?
She is in fact sad.
I think everyone in this room is sad. Maybe with the exception of Zach.
Maybe.
My Stella can't possibly be sad with me around. How absolutely rude. These pups need to learn some manners.
Gretchen is probably the only one here that is truly not sad.
That's true. Running a clickbaity YouTube channel where you run around the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad.
So she's sad. So what? Give it a few years and you'll be sad too. The passage of time is inescapable.
Look, we just wanted to give Rosalina a good time. Her home life sucks right now.
Yeah, tell them about where you have to sleep, Rosalina. We've been living in the library for the past couple weeks. Dad says we can't stay at our house.
They've got a hot plate and a couple cots in one of the back rooms. It's a pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane.
Rosalina deserves better. I don't care about your home life. If you're going to do underage drinking, go do it in the woods. Just get off my property. Tabby really does not care about the welfare of the teens, except when it involves the mine.
I'd like to say this is a very good route for someone who has definitely played the game before. I wouldn't say this is a good first time route. Both of us have played the game before. I'm only saying this because Apothecary hasn't seen this game.
Yes. If you're gonna play this game, definitely hang out with Stella and Kanika first.
At least the first time you play it. To at least get all of this background set up.
Tabitha. Look, Rosalina, I'm sure Oscar has a good reason for all that. He's a good guy and he cares about you. He thinks our house is haunted. Oh.
Wait, what?
What's wrong with the route? So there's nothing.
Oh, nothing wrong
with
it.
It's like. So like you have to get. This is all information that you learn a lot more spread out.
Yeah.
If you go with Stella and Kanika to the library.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. If you go with Stella and Kanika, it's a little bit more spread out, a little bit easier seated.
Yeah.
Well, in this route, because we had a lot with Tabby and Wayne, and I think that's really interesting. You have to, because this is the main problem, they have to kind of rapid fire and get you caught up, and I think it's done well. I just think it's definitely better as a second playthrough.
Yeah. You're either going to have, like, to rapid fire, like, the stuff with the teens here, or you rapid fire the stuff with Tabby.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
That's basically the difference.
It's definitely, I like it. I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
There's definitely nothing wrong with the route. I just, if anyone watching or watching this like post stream, if you want to play Scarlet Hollow, definitely try going like the Kanika Stella route at least first to kind of seed it out a little bit better. But
recommended at least.
Yeah. But then again, just do what you want.
Yeah.
You'll have a good time either way. This game is very well written.
And I should care because...
Because it's such a bullshit excuse. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore and is lying to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can, like, say that about other people's families. Isn't that, like, bullying or something?
That's correct, Zane. We should leave the mine. I feel like that's what I'd be doing, is just constantly, like, trying to, nudge everyone to leave the condemned
we should
mine.
Go. Shut up, Zane. Back up, he says it's haunted? And I can't believe he didn't mention it to me. I could investigate.
There's no ghost, Stella. It would be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish you'd be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it, like I'm still a little kid.
I mean, you kind of are just an 8th grader.
You're all children, and now if you realize how good you have it. Back in the day, each and every one of you had been pulling 12-hour shifts in this exact mine. If it weren't for child labor laws, the 5 of you might have some actual character.
Tabby.
Tabby.
Tabby, no. Exactly. Rosalina's not that mature anyways. She still sleeps with stuffed animals. Shut up, Becca.
That doesn't mean she's not mature. I still have pork chop, you know?
I rest my case. Wait, what did you say about child labor?
I'm not gonna weigh in on this. Between you and your dad, the two of you should talk about anywhere that isn't here. Right, Oscar should treat you more like an adult. How do you know there isn't a ghost? At this rate, I'd be surprised if your house wasn't haunted. How do you know there isn't a ghost?
Why are all the adults in this town such weirdos? There is no ghost because there's no such things as ghosts. Oscar's just lying. Yo, what if we break in and ghost bust the place anyways, just to be sure? Oh my god, Zane, you can't ghost bust if there isn't a ghost.
Also, Rosalina lives there. She can't break into her own house.
There's no ghost that you know of. I bet we could figure out how to bust it if it's actually real, and if it isn't real, well, problem solved.
You know, Rosalina, you could always stay over at my house until Stella ghost busts your place. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch.
Why are we talking about this like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghost.
I don't care. I can't believe I've wasted This much time trying to argue with children. I'm washing my hands of this and calling the cops. Feel free to leave before they show up. Hear that, Miles? We're leaving. It's just the rest of you kids leave this empty mine before someone gets a black lung or gets crushed by rocks, meets any one of the many terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines.
Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. That wasn't me, I swear.
Then what was it? Come on, Stella, didn't you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises?
It's Tommy knockers for sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we've got to check it out.
The face Tabitha is giving Stella right now.
Tabitha's just like, what are you doing?
You did not just say Tommy knockers again.
They're an old Cornish myth named after the knocking sound you can sometimes hear in mines right before a collapse.
Apothecary says, can I get black lung as a treat?
As a treat, please.
I'd like to say that I cannot stop you from getting black lung as a treat, but Tabitha will definitely try to stop you.
No! Some say the knocking's a warning, while others say the spirits themselves are bringing down the mines. Stella, maybe not.
Tabitha and Kanika. Stella.
I mean, it's not all they do. They also sometimes are just mischievous.
She says that so calmly.
Yes, I know, right?
Stella's just like, he goes, oh, you know, that's just the sound of the mines collapsing and going to kill us all because of vengeful spirits. We should leave.
Yes.
Stella!
I know, but weird stuff's been happening around here the past few days. What if this is our chance to get actual solid lead? The stakes couldn't be higher.
Do you have no sense of self-preservation? I want you out of here, Stella. Tabitha is completely right about her and Kanika, like, being so much more similar.
Yeah, I know, right?
I literally had this exact conversation. Tabby.
Oh, come on, Tabby. You can come along, too. If you guys are going after something spooky, count me in.
Nobody is going deeper into the mine. Nobody's staying in the mine. You're all leaving. Please listen to Tabitha before my heart gives out.
It'll be fun, Neeks.
It will not. Wait a second. Where'd three of you run off to? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable.
Wow, Kanika, maybe if you weren't still scared of the dark or whatever, you would have noticed them sneak off. I noticed them sneak off, and I've been zoning out the whole time we've been here.
They must have squeezed through that child-sized tunnel.
Dang, I've always wondered where that goes. I've never been able to get my hips through there. Oh, that's probably for the best, dear.
Stella, stop sneaking into my mines. Please, I'm literally begging you.
I'm literally begging you, please stop putting your life in danger.
If only all of the tunnels down here were wide enough for adults, we could already be done with this little mess, but no. There just have to be remnants from a bygone era.
Didn't you just talk about how child labor was like the good old days a minute ago?
I was trying to get you to leave my mine.
Becca's head pops out from the tunnel's entrance. We're not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here 1,000,000 times. She's just knife catting in the corner.
Yeah, that conveniently child-sized tunnel.
Yes.
Yeah, if Becca says we're safe, then we're totally safe.
Whatever. Come on, you two. I know a cool spot this way.
Okay, I think I know where that tunnel rejoins the rest of the mines. I'll go look for them, and I want each and every one of you to take note of the fact that I'm doing that. If those idiots get themselves lost and die, I am not letting their families sue me into the ground. Are those really your priorities right now? Yeah. Do you have a problem with that? I want the rest of you out of my mind. Except for you, Mantis, I'm not letting you out of my sight. You're danger prone.
You're danger prone. Yeah, sure. I could never fit in that tunnel anyways. They crossed a barrier that I cannot, so my time here is up. But only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Whatever, I still have my dailies anyways, and service down here sucks.
I will happily escort these two knuckleheads out.
Stella? Look at Stella. Labrador Retriever girlfriend
are the
right
same
there.
face. They're both wide puppy dog eyes.
Yes.
No, you are not about to weasel your way into this, Stella.
Aw, come on, Tabby. I've been down here a ton. I can totally help you out.
That is not reassuring, Stella. Tabitha sighs. There's no getting rid of you, is there? Fine. I won't waste my time arguing.
You can't. You legitimately cannot be rid of Stella.
The wink that Stella is giving is the exact wink of like, you have never not caved.
Yes.
The puppy dog eyes. We could just all leave. Stella, don't push Tabitha's boundaries like that. Tabitha, don't push Stella away like that. She hasn't done anything to deserve it. I'm not getting in the middle of this.
What do you want to say?
I'm gonna say, Tabitha, don't push all according to plan.
Literally. Literally.
I'm gonna say, Tabitha, don't push Stella away like that. Not you two. I said she could tag along, didn't I? What's the big deal?
It's alright, Mantis. Tabby's just a bit of a curmudgeon.
Ugh.
Well, you don't have to do any of those
Yeah.
explores.
Alright. Let's go.
Into the
Tabby, do you
mine.
have some rope? We may need to drag children out. Sure. Let's not linger any longer than we have to, shall we? Want me to take Gretchen with me? I don't know if it'll be easier to cover more ground without her.
I mean, that is a dog. You probably shouldn't. You probably shouldn't. Excuse me. I'm a formidable and self-sufficient monster hunting companion. Yeah, it's probably for the best. I don't want a repeat of last night, and who knows what if we'll have to do any climbing.
Still a no. I'll see you on the other side, hopefully soon. Look how sad Gretchen is
Gretchen's
now.
like, no, Stella. For sure, we won't be long, and nothing bad's gonna happen. It's fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Can't wait to bust ghosts tomorrow. Okay, Kanika, Miles, and Zane head towards the entrance to the mines, leaving you, Tabitha, and Stella to find the remaining teens. Alright, go team.
Alright, no dawdling. We should be able to catch up with them if we go this way.
You and Stella exchange a glance as Tabitha ventures forward.
You'll see her on the other side. Sad day that'll be. Three of you move deeper into the mines. You hear echoes of conversation bounce across the walls. But Becca, are we doing this again? I thought you thought Tabitha was really cool. Why are you trying to get her all mad?
We're doing this because Tabitha is really cool. She doesn't let anyone boss her around, so we can't just let her boss us around. Aw, you hear that, Tabby? She thinks you're cool. Somebody thinks you're cool. I can't believe she used to hang out with a nobody like Stella. Hey.
I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. Her videos are really neat.
Oh, come on. She doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? I mean, not yet. But I'm in talks with Meat Rice. Trademark. And I make plenty of ads. I make plenty from ads and donations.
How does it feel to have a teen girl who thinks you're cool, Tabitha? Dang, Stella, Meat Rice, that's a big deal. Wish they were gossiping. I'm just glad now they're not gossiping about me. How does it feel to have a teen girl think you're cool, Tabitha? I feel nothing about. The opinions of children don't interest me.
The opinions of children don't interest me. I don't know, you kind of hesitated there.
You're reading into things that aren't there, Stella. Just because your livelihood revolves around what people think of you doesn't mean that I care about what people think of me. But the fact that I definitely care what people think of me.
Yes.
Congratulations on your sponsor, though. That like pause. Very, very.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Very cute.
Dang, Stella, Meat Rice? I assume that's a big deal, because I don't know.
Like Hamburger Helper or something.
They're on like every big podcast.
Thank you, thank you. It feels like a really big step for the channel. I just wish Becca hadn't said all those things she said tonight.
Just me. It had nothing to do with you. Yeah, I don't like her. Public figure. I'm surprised you don't have thicker skin. Yeah, I don't like Becca.
Thanks, Mantis.
Surprised you don't have thicker skin about this, Stella. You've never struck me as someone who let other people's opinions bother you. If you did, I wouldn't have to try so hard to keep you off my property.
Well, you see, Tabby, you're the exception, not the rule.
This is how Mantis interacts with her little cousins.
Little mantid cousins.
Yes.
Well, now I know you don't mean it. Well, I know you don't mean it. That's what you said.
Agree to disagree.
So it's just like, you love me. Don't try to deny it. And Tabby's just like, no.
Tabby's,
stop,
shut up.
Shut up. No.
Just glad they're not
I'm
gossiping.
cold and heartless.
Muzzins.
Cousins.
Just glad they're not gossiping about me. Enough of that with everyone else in town. I don't need the children getting in on it.
Yes. Yeah, I know they're just teens, but some of that stuff stung. Knocking's getting kind of loud.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or is the knocking coming from the same direction as the kids?
It's not just you. It's coming from the same direction as the kids. Okay, that knocking is starting to freak me out.
Calm down, Rosalina. It's just a mind sounds. It's normal. It's completely normal for the mind to make loud noises and shake and lose debris from the ceiling. It's very normal.
Did you guys see that?
No, it was just a shadow. There's no reason to be freaked out.
I saw it.
Shut up. There's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me.
Be sure the tunnel they went through is going to meet up with us. What did they see? Or if they're the ones doing the knocking, what if this is all just a terrible prank? Tommy knockers. These poor kids. Knew coming down here was a bad idea. Can't believe they're making us do this. I get grounded when it's all said and done. What they see?
Tommy knockers.
It's not Tommyknockers. They're probably just jumping at their own shadows. You sent yourself, Stella. As soon as they got out of our sight, their bravado would vanish into a puff of smoke. It's probably just rocks falling somewhere deeper in the mine, which is also bad for obvious reasons. We sure the tunnel they went through is going to meet back up with us? Not that I want to doubt you, Tabby, but, you know.
Tabby makes direct eye contact with you.
Yes, I'm familiar with all the old maps of this place. There should be a central chamber not too far from here where everything else joins back up. I kind of want to
I mean, you can if you want.
get grounded when this is all said and done. As much as I appreciate the sentiment, I hope you're wrong. If they get grounded, it means people found out about this, and I hate dealing with parents.
Look on the bright side, Mantis. If they didn't come down here, we would have missed out on the golden opportunity to get spooked.
Tabitha glares at Stella. Getting closer. Let's keep moving.
Gosh, it's getting so much smaller.
Tiny.
As you progress deeper into the mine, knocking grows more frequent, but still distant. It's still distant, but it's much louder than before. The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward. The darkness beyond, you can still hear the echoes of terrified teens and their panicked arguing bouncing down the pitch-black corridors.
And here we are. The tunnel they crawled through passes through the chamber below. It's going to be hard to find them once we get down there.
I've never been this far in.
Congratulations, Stella. You got what you wanted.
Tabitha crawls up to the ladder and disappears over its edge. Alright, let's do this. Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins to climb down. Into the pit we go.
You walk to the ladder and climb down. Using your street smarts, you don't do anything stupid.
I'm pretty sure the way back is... I'm pretty sure this is the way back. Come on.
Pretty sure? I thought you'd been down here before.
Okay, maybe I didn't get this far in. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I definitely remember this way out. Hurry! I don't want to be down here anymore.
I think it was actually this way.
Oh, shut up. No one even wanted you to come with us anyway.
Becca. Yep, they're close all right. Good thing they're so darn loud.
Sounds like they're really lost.
Voices around you. Those are the teens and your companion sound odd, distant. There's something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it. It's the yawning void, you know?
You know. You don't hear it, but you feel it in your chest. A desperate need to perceive and be perceived.
Wrap yourself in the darkness of the pit.
Hey, you alright, Mantis?
Pit.
Pit.
Bear witness. What do you think you're doing? Get away from there. Cousin dives towards you, which not before the light from...
Your phone illuminates the corridor.
Fun times, huh?
Fun times, fun times. Mantis, are you alright?
Nope.
No. Thank God you're alive. It looked like you had a seizure or something, and then you and Tabby just conked out.
I'm fine. does make me kind of wonder, like, you know, like, did Tabby get, like, affected because of proximity? You know?
I think so. I think it's because she's also a Scarlet.
Yeah. But, like, if we had this experience without Tabby, would she have just sort of fallen over at her desk?
I think it's proximity to the evil tablet of doom. You can barely open your eyes. You're not fine.
Well, Stella, you're not gonna be dragging, you know, 5 people out of this mine, so I'm fine.
Neither of you move a muscle. I don't want you straining yourselves while you're still recovering from whatever that was. I'm going to go get you both some help. I'll be back soon, I promise. Don't die on me, alright?
Oh, had little tears in her eyes.
You fade back out of consciousness as your companion clambers out of the pit, intent on your rescue. You raise up on your elbows, head swimming from the visions, your surroundings coming back into focus. Your head throbs as the knocking continues, now magnified and more intense than ever.
Hey, look, we're into Red Leaves territory. You know what that means.
Bad things are happening.
Yep. Through it, you once again hear the panicked voices of bickering teenagers echoing down the stone corridors. Becca, you're just getting us more lost. It's this way.
If you're so sure, then why don't we just leave? I can't believe I let Alexis talk me into inviting you in the first place.
Becca, I'm just trying to help.
I said go.
Okay, I will. Alexis, you don't have to go with her. You know that, right?
Pick a side, Alexis.
I'm sure Becca knows where we're going. She wouldn't just lie. Sorry, Rosalina.
The increasingly desperate voices of the teens are drowned out by the thunderous knocking. You practically feel the ground shake beneath you. You can almost see the walls vibrate with the intensity of the hellish sound.
God, that knocking is not helping my headache. What the hell just happened? That knocking's getting closer. Those kids are lost. That's some sort of vision. You see it too? Are you diving towards me? You know something might... Did you know something might happen? Yeah, here we should wait for Stella. That's some sort of vision. Did you see a vision? Like, you know, a big spooky tablet, then the mine's collapsing? There's gotta be fumes or something down here. It's an old mine. These places are death traps. You probably just hallucinated. You're literally gaslighting me. I said I saw it too. Stop being weird relieving. Oh, hi, Rosalina.
Rosalina appears in the passageway to your left, out of breath and teary-eyed.
I'm so sorry I snuck off like that. I just wanted Alexis to think I was cool.
The entire cavern shakes with the sound of rockfall.
I don't know what the hell is up with this knocking, but that is the sound of a mine collapse. Quick, up that ladder, both of you. Wait, Becca and Alexis are still down there. We can't just leave them here. I know which way they're going. They'll listen to you this time, I promise. Do you have a death wish, little girl? This isn't a movie. The best thing we can do to help those girls right now is not be buried alive ourselves. Okay, so we were told to, like, get the most amount of people out of the mine. So we should go after Becca and Alexis. Right?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this. Mantis, don't do this to me. Don't leave me unless everyone leaves. Kids, Tabitha, don't you do this to them. Screw you, Tabitha. Gotta go with their kids, Tabitha. I'm not going to leave them down here. Are you serious? Thank you. Get back this way, hurry. Rosalina runs back the way she came. Run after her.
The mines shake with a new thunderous blow as bits of rock and dust fall off the ceiling and scatter to the floor around you. Rosalina leads the way, and Tabitha isn't far behind. I thought you knew the way out.
Sorry,
Yeah,
it's
you're
still
fine.
up.
I don't know.
I thought you knew the way out. I thought you'd been down here a million times already.
I was making it up, okay?
I swear to God, Mantis, if we get stuck down here... What? Kill me? Glad you decided to come along, Tabby. At least we'll die together. You won't regret it. We'll see about that. We're coming, just stay where you are. Rosalina, you came back.
I don't want to die down here.
Look who wants to leave the mine now. I feel like... Then move.
Yeah. Okay, okay. You quickly push your way towards the entrance, pieces of fallen rock littering the path around you.
All of you start climbing. Now. Why is the ladder? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. Once the last teen is up, Tabitha grabs onto the ladder and starts climbing.
Follow suit and start climbing. This way, come on.
Your cousin moves with the kind of swiftness you'd expect from someone who spent her entire life working in and around coal mines.
Why couldn't you just listen to somebody other than yourself, Becca?
I'm sorry, okay? God.
Nick, we can have this argument outside.
Can we not have it now? You push forward, your muscles burning, giving way to pure adrenaline. To your horror, you can see cracks forming in the walls of the tunnel.
Come on, we've got to go faster. We're almost there, I can see the entrance.
Your surroundings quake as the mine collapses around you.
Ooh. That's not good.
No, it's not. Then the knocking fades, and you feel safe, having arrived back at the entrance in one piece. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Rosalina, are you okay?
She's clearly not okay, idiot.
Shut up, Becca. It was your idea to go down there in the first place. This is your fault. Why did this have to happen? Okay, the knocking stopped at least. All of you stay exactly where you are. I'm going to make some calls. Cough. It just said, in quotes, cough. This really hurts. Hi, Stella and Kanika.
Stella and Kanika pop their heads through the mine entrance.
Oh, hi, Gretchen.
Don't, Gretchen. Tabitha just stormed out of here, out of there. Are you? Oh my god. It's okay, Gretchen's on her way.
Yeah, don't worry. Gretchen's a trained medic. Rosalina, can you hear me? We're gonna get you out of here, okay? Stella already called an ambulance.
But that means the cops are gonna come. They're gonna know I was drinking. They're gonna know we went in there to drink, right?
You?
That's not what's important, Becca.
Becca, you will be fine. The police will probably not even notice.
Yeah, really.
Becca, that doesn't matter.
If my dad finds out, he'll kill me. He can't know.
Becca squirms through the gap in the boards and scampers away, thinking that we will not rat her out.
Yeah, she's like...
Don't worry about her, Rosalina. She's being an a-hole. One of us should wait by the gate to make sure they can find us here.
I should check in with Tabby, see if she needs help. We're gonna get you help. Everything's gonna be okay.
Alright, I'll go down to the gate. Rosalina, I'm so sorry. I'll be back soon. We're gonna get you out of here and you're gonna be just fine, okay? Mantis and Alexis will keep you safe until then. And Gretchen.
And Gretchen. Don't worry, pup. I know you're sick, but I'm here to keep you warm.
Oh. Am I gonna die? Rosalina, don't say things like that. No way, I've seen people bounce back from worse. You're not going to die. The ambulance will be here any minute. Probably, sorry. We're all going to die eventually. No way, I've seen people bounce back from worse. And, you know, you're young. You might walk funny. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mantis. This is unbearably painful, though.
Rosalina's breath comes in quick, irregular bursts.
If I don't make it, tell my dad I'm sorry. I'm the one who has something to be sorry about. It's all me and Becca's fault. I never should have gone down there. It's not your fault. I went there because I wanted to.
Rosalina pauses, catching her breath.
Thank you, Mantis. Glad everyone else made it out okay. Couldn't have done it without your help. That's right, you're very mature for your age. Anyone else would have done the same. Sorry, I'm just sorry I couldn't do more. You should stop hanging out with Becca. And that's why you shouldn't drink underage.
And that's why, turn to a camera, and that's why you shouldn't drink, kids.
Remember, kids, if you drink, a mine will fall on you.
A mine will find you, and it will fall on you.
Alexis is right. You're very mature for your age. Worrying about others at a time like this, you're more brave than a lot of adults I know. It's true, Rosalina, you're really brave. Braver than I am, and smarter. If I hadn't stuck with Becca, maybe, I don't know, maybe it would have been different. It's just not fair this happened to you. I'm still drinking underage. Well, for you, Apothecary, that'll help fast-track the black lung.
Oh no!
It'll bring the mind to you.
It'll bring the mind to you.
Nothing can stop my family's alcoholism. You're the nicest person I know, Rosalina. Still awake, just hurts like hell. Sorry, I shouldn't be pushing you to talk. I'll just hold your hand until they come back. With help, okay?
Don't go to sleep just yet, pup. Alexis grasps Rosalina's hand. Tears streak down both of their cheeks as you sit in silence together, waiting the long, anxious moments to pass before help arrives.
Some of my men are on the way with rock lifts. We'll get you out of there soon. They're over here, Earl.
Jesus H. Christ, you weren't kidding about the emergency. Earl, I swear to fuck.
He'll still be a bit for the ambulance. The nearest depot is over in Bevard, so it'll be at least another half hour. You heard the man. You have half an hour to get her out of there. Move it.
Rosalina, sweetie, I'm here.
Dad, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Tabitha, Oscar, do you look like a minor? Get out of the way.
You don't have to be sorry. It's okay. We're all here.
You can hang on, Rosalina. I know you can.
Tabitha's men get quickly to work and manage to pull Rosalina out of the rubble just as the ambulance arrives. Sir, I'm afraid there's no space in the back. What do you mean? I can't ride with her? You're better off driving behind us. We're headed to Brevard. It's quite a ways. Is she going to be okay? She's going to make it, right? Please, God. Yes, sir. I promise you. We're going to do everything we can to keep her stable. Her vitals are looking good. Rosalina, my poor baby. I'll be as fast as I can, okay? I promise you won't be alone.
Love you, Dad.
Paramedics load Rosalina into the back of the ambulance and drive off. Oscar approaches you from off the side as the police talk to Tabitha and her men. What the hell happened in there?
Also, hi, Oscar. I'm Mantis.
Hi,
Haven't
sorry.
met before.
It's good to meet you. He's the librarian.
And Oscar is just like, what happened in there? Stella, Tommy knockers.
Tommy knockers. What, Stella?
Oh, hey, Aether Wolf.
Hey, Aether
Stay
Wolf.
long, but pick the street smart option when you talk with the cops, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, honestly, when
Yes,
we're talking to the
lesson
cops, just
learned.
lie to them. So lie. Oscar, Rosaline and her friends got lost in there. Mantis went after them. Mantis? You mean Mantis Scarlet?
Do you know any other mantises in,
There's so many Mantises. What are you talking about? It's a very common name.
Where's the Tommy knockers? It's a horrible accident. Nobody could have known this would happen. Teens being teens. It happened in there. God dang, after school specials. What happened?
God dang, afternoon specialist, what happened?
Oscar, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. At least nobody died. What happened, though?
Well, it's quite simple. We should have tackled a bunch of teenagers, and we didn't. I really want to say...
You can if you
After
want.
school specialist, what happened? I'm sorry, I feel like this was all Miles' fault.
Kanika, I don't think how it was Miles' fault. No, this was no teenager's fault. It's a parent's job to make sure their kids don't deliberately put themselves in situations. Rosalina was mad at me, and instead of fixing the thing that was driving her away, I just ignored it. This is my fault. Oscar,
So you have a ghost for us to bust, I hear?
do you need us to bust a ghost? I'm the parent here. I'm sure she thinks I'm making things up about our house being haunted, but I've seen things I can't explain, and it's only gotten worse over time. She told us about it down in the mine. For what it's worth, I believe you.
No comment, but after tonight, I don't know.
Once you're back from the hospital, we can check it out for you. And we can bust a ghost. Thanks, Stella. That means a lot. I've gotta go.
Mr. Gutierrez? I probably mispronounced that. Is it okay if I come too? I want to be there for her.
Of course, Alexis. It'll be good for her to see a friendly face. The two of them head over to Oscar's car and drive off.
I can't believe you left us down there. Your vision. Oh. Think Rosalina's gonna be okay?
The paramedic said she was stable.
She's a tough kid. She'll be okay. Okay, so this might sound crazy, but I saw some weird stuff. Ooh. I think I hallucinated. Tabitha thinks we hallucinated. There's a stone carving on the wall of that pit. It gave me some sort of vision. I saw what happened to this place. Are you sure you didn't just hallucinate? You were at the bottom of an old mine.
I don't know, Neeks. You weren't down there. Mantis and Tabby, had simultaneous seizures next to a creepy stone carving. It was like something out of a movie.
I'm not going to...
You're not gonna ask Stella why she GTFO'd?
She said she was getting help. You know?
Yeah.
Not going to be exasperated that, you know, she went to go get help. She didn't succeed in getting help. What happens now? What happens now, we go home, and then I handcuff you and you are not going out of my sight tomorrow. Oh hey! You must be that third cop that,
What, was having the bowling night?
Yeah, it's Bowling Cop.
It's bowling cop. Now, hold on a minute, Miss Scarlet.
Mind if we ask a quick word with your cousin, miss? In private? Fine, okay. Just make it quick and don't you dare try and pull anything on her. She did nothing wrong here.
Ladies, I'm afraid that means you too. Don't you need to talk to us? We witnessed this too.
Oh, sure, but that can wait. We know where to find y'all. What a coincidence, running into you 2 nights in a row. It's my colleague, Deputy Derrickson.
Pleased to meet you, Mantis. Apologies for my absence yesterday. It was my special bowling night, you see. A man has to have his me time. You know, that's
Duke's
far
dead,
more
Deputy Derrickson.
I was briefed on the events of last night, even though we're still not sure if what went on should be considered a crime.
Duke has been missing since then, though we found neither hide nor hair of him. Could be he's just on an extended hunting trip.
I'm going to shake them violently. I'm going to. It wouldn't be the first time he's done something. I'm going to shake them violently. I was told the footage showed his supposed body, but we couldn't get the camera working, so no way to confirm until we track him down.
Interesting.
Oh, because Stella took the memory trip.
Yeah, well, I know, but... I don't think I had a conversation with the police last time.
I don't think so, because you got everyone out.
Yeah,
that was the thing.
I had keen eyes, so I got everyone out.
Not that you didn't get everyone out here, but you got everyone out without injury before the mine.
Well, we didn't have to wait for an ambulance.
You didn't. You didn't have to wait for an ambulance, the police, or anything like that.
Yeah. Now, I understand both of these were terribly unfortunate accidents that had nothing to do with you being in the area, but you were in the area. Now, you know, bad stuff happened.
As officers of the law, you have to understand we get a little suspicious when we see the same face multiple times in a row. I don't see you getting suspicious about Stella.
Oh no, that's just Stella.
Stella, she's usually like this. And we have to ask, what exactly were those teenagers doing in a shuttered mine owned by your family, and why were you down there with them?
To your questions, we need to talk about the man who's been stalking me. We were chaperoning them. Town's haunted.
Town's haunted! The Scarlet Cousin, Town's haunted, cocks Tabitha's and shotgun. What are you doing? Town's haunted!
You're asking me as a mine collapse. Some teens sneak into an abandoned mine and went after them. For me, they'd all be dead. I'd have to talk to you, I know my rights.
It shouldn't move forward if you do the explore without you, but I understand saving it just in case.
Paranoia,
Sometimes. It usually doesn't, but sometimes.
Like, sometimes it will cut out like other options, though.
Yeah.
Street smart. Like, I'm gonna kick the Explorer one first, though.
And if it doesn't work,
yeah.
then we'll go back and get the Street Smart one.
Yeah. We need to talk about, the man that's stalking me. His name's Sam Wayne. He used to work at the mines here.
Seems an awful lot like Deflection to me, wouldn't you say, Earl?
It's a nice town. People don't go about stalking strangers in these parts.
Yep, so it did skip it, so that's
Yeah.
a good thing that you saved.
Yeah. Hey, Kami, do your
Oh, maybe
jobs.
not, maybe it's still in the same thing. We are doing our jobs, and right now our job's to get answers about what happened here. Oh, see, there it is, never mind.
So,
That's Street Smart. We were chaperoning them.
this seems like the wrong option.
Seems like the
but I'm
obvious
really
lie.
curious where this is going.
It's really funny. This seems like the obvious lie.
We were chaperoning them. We knew they were looking for trouble, and we figured if we were there, we could help them avoid the most of it. Oh, sure. Good to watch out for younger folks.
Could have kept them out of the mines, though. If you were supposed to be looking after them. But teens can be difficult, I understand. I'm a father of 2 teen girls myself. The things they get away with.
All this to say, from here on out, Mantis, you should do your best to stay out of trouble. No more isolated trails in the woods or abandoned mines, you hear? That's asking for trouble.
I suggest you try and stay and have an uneventful week. The only place I want to see your face again is this funeral on Sunday. God rest Furland.
Deputy Derrickson says don't you dare go into the diner, the general store. Don't even step foot in town.
Just stand still in a circle. Never leave the circle.
God rest her. Alrighty then, have a good one, Mantis. God is not resting Pearland. She definitely went down. That woman is in hell.
Like Pearland in heaven, she is not there. Deputy Derrickson tips his hat to you, and the 2 officers wander back towards the mine. Derrickson's taking notes as they examine the scene.
I walk away. I can't believe that worked.
I can't believe they bought that.
Make your way towards Stella and Kanika.
I just can't believe. 2 nights in a row. Is it my fault, Meeks?
Stella, no. This is all just an awful coincidence. It's not your fault. I walk over and go, no, it's my fault. I'm a jinx.
I'm a jinx. Oh, hey, guess the cops are done with you. Gosh, Stella looks not great.
No, look at her.
What? Are they going to take you in for being present at an accident?
Stella, is there a tree behind
That's
your
a
head,
tree.
or is there twigs sticking out of your hair?
I think it's a tree, but it would be funny if it was twigs.
You can't believe you're a very good liar.
You're too good. You're too good of a liar.
This is some like Avatar: The Last Airbender, like Azula levels of good lying.
Yes.
Deadpan tell someone that the sky is purple.
I'm sure a giant pink panda or something like that. I forget
Yeah.
what exactly she said.
It's some like
Top can't tell you're lying.
deadpan tell somebody a like obvious blatant lie and they will believe it. Sorry if they gave you a hard time. Small town cops, you know?
Sorry.
That's okay.
They always blame everything on drifters or even acts of God, I guess.
Excellent. You didn't get arrested.
It's a low bar, but I'm glad you met it.
Now, come on, let's get back to the estate. I'd like to get some rest before I have to deal with the fallout of everything that happened tonight.
I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Mantis?
Tomorrow, you've already ruined my evenings on 2 consecutive nights, Stella. What do you think you'll be doing with my cousin tomorrow?
going ghost... We're going... Hang on, sorry. We're going ghost hunting at Oscar's, remember? We talked about it in the mines. You were there.
I didn't think you were serious. Mantis, you have her number, right? Keep me posted on what she's doing. Let me know if that ghost hunt actually happens.
You wanna come? You wanna come to the ghost hunt?
It's weird that you care about what she's doing so much. Clearly I have to. Come on, let's go.
Tabitha starts walking to her car, pulling you by your arm.
See you tomorrow, guys.
As she drives away. See you guys.
Are you kidnapping me? See you tomorrow, guys.
You practically feel Tabitha roll her eyes as she drags you to the car. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. You try to keep an eye on the surrounding wilderness as she drives, wary of what may lurk behind the tree line.
I'm shooting terribly, by the way, in case you wanted to know. Alright, about today. Tabitha doesn't answer. Sorry for apologizing? Am I talking too much, or... This is what happens when people bother me at work. Things slip through the cracks. How are you holding up? Poor? Poorly. I'd really rather we didn't get into it. Why do you treat Stella like that? Didn't the two of you used to be friends? Did your earbud die?
It did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's a different time in my life. I just wish she'd get that we're not in high school anymore. I'm a different person than whoever she thinks now. She thinks she knows. Or Rosalina, or Oscar. Should have kept tighter reins on that girl. Never got into any trouble like this when I was a teen. I have Perlan to thank for it. Hated it at the time, that strictness paid off. Ugh, what am I telling you this for? Are we bonding? You tell me stuff, I'd like to know more about you. Are we bonding, Tabby? I guess. Sure.
What do you want to say?
I don't think the parents are to blame, or there are a lot of adults who should have done a better job tonight.
There are a lot of kids in that mine.
Yeah, on the one hand, yeah, there are a lot of kids in that mine, so, like, you know, they're definitely, there are a lot of adults that should have been paying any amount more attention to their kids. At the same point, like, I kind of feel like the mine collapse is kind of an inevitability when you have, like, 8 people climb into an abandoned mine.
8 people climb into an abandoned mine, it will just summon a collapse.
Yeah. Parents could have done better. I am leaning a bit on the parents' side, too.
Go for it.
There are a lot of adults who should have done a better job tonight. Like us, we should have tackled those teens. Exactly. People who aren't ready to be parents shouldn't be parents. And clearly there are some parents who aren't ready. Take that librarian. There are tons of people more qualified to be parents who can't even conceive. And here he is, having a kid at 19 and clearly letting her do just whatever the hell she wants. Look where that's got her. If she doesn't lose that leg, she's going to carry what happened tonight for the rest of her life. So here's how the joke goes. 8 people walk into an abandoned mine. It's not fair. Interesting that Street Smart also gives you this.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
You want kids? Seems like that struck a nerve. Lots of people want kids. And that's the end of that discussion right now.
She's ending. She's putting her foot down. Nope.
Oh, Perlan really messed up Tabby. Feel so bad for her.
Yeah, Perlan fucked her up, man.
Yeah, like...
I don't think that's a spoiler to say that her mother did messed up this kid.
Like, we don't meet Perlan.
Well, obviously
so
she's
far
dead.
Not. Maybe she'll come back as a ghost in chapter 5.
If she comes back in a later chapter, I'm going to just give her an earful.
If she comes back in a later chapter, I'm taking Tabitha's shotgun. And I'm putting her back in the ground myself. I don't appreciate being dragged off like that. It's been a long day, Mantis. Are you really going to make a fuss about me bringing you back to the estate? I thought you wanted to spend time with me. Isn't this what you pestered me at my job when I specifically told you not to?
She's a widow man.
Yeah. Gonna ride in silence now.
Sit sadly. Your eyes wander back to the tree line as you and Tabitha sink back into silence. You're once again across the threshold into the estate, and the musty stench of the decaying mansion greets you with underlying tones of mildew and wood rot.
Well, this day was a lot more stressful than I needed to be. I'm sure it's the precursor to a horrifically stressful week.
Oh boy.
I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. I'll see you in the morning.
Tabitha turns and makes her way up the stairs, her posture defeated.
Head up to your room and turn in. If Perlan comes back to life, everyone in the Scarlet Hollow fandom are going to collectively jump her.
Real.
Yes.
You collapse in the Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Your bone buzzes on the table.
It's from Kanika. Y'all, these are those things, right?
Yup.
Yeah, that's a ditchling. It's a picture of a pair of ditchlings.
I saw them again too.
Oh.
Another picture, this time from them staring from a tree.
What the F? These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are.
I guess there's more to them than just being here than them. I guess there's more to them being here than the mine collapse.
The way I'm sleeping tonight.
Valid. You think about looking out the guest room window, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed. That would involve getting up and, no.
Yeah.
The adrenaline from the evening is finally wearing off, replaced by a creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, and your eyelids slipping down over your eyes, even as you stare down at the ominous pictures on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread bawling in your stomach, you would almost feel comfortable as you settle between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress.
When you close your eyes, you see Rosalina's face twisted with pain, staring up at you with tear-streaked cheeks, trapped by powers beyond her control, terrified of what her now uncertain future would hold. Yeah, looking at the window will include getting up. Me so tired.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings open.
Oh. Hi.
Hi.
Just the cat. It's always just the cat. Ooh. Don't read into this. The woman kicked me out. Just wanted a warm place to sleep. Okay?
It's not like I like you.
Not like I'm concerned about you or anything.
It's nice to see another living being, even if it's as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep.
I like to imagine that, like, if Frou-Frou is telling, like, the truth, that Frou-Frou is just in the middle of Tabitha's bed and Tabitha's move.
Yes. Yeah.
Shoves cat over.
Here we go.
You gotta love the knocking coming from our basement.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Proceed if you dare. Save the game now. Yes. Yes, we shall.
Saving is good.
I think that might actually be a good place to stop too, because, like, then next time we'll start with the recap.
Yeah, I think that's a great place to stop. Plus, it's almost noon anyway, which is usually around the time we stop. So it all worked out very well.
Yes. Thank you guys for hanging with us.
Hope you had fun. Hope you liked.
Yeah.
Like, we love this game, so
Yes.
hope
It's
you're
so
enjoying
good.
it.
We'll have to come back next week.
Next,
Start chapter 3.
chapter 3. It's ghost busting time.
Yes.
Get the Scooby Gang together.
Oh boy. Oh, chapter 3 things get weird. Bye, y'all. Have a good one. Righty. Sucks I couldn't be here the whole time.
That's
all
alright.
right.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. Bye-bye. On Wednesday again? Yes, Wednesday.
Every Wednesday is Scarlet Hollow, and Saturdays are
Disco Elysium.
Yeah. Awesome.
So, we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
I've already saved, so...
Yes, you saved.
I can always just double check. Yep.
You can always double save. Like, everyone's done, at least at one point in time.